March 23rd, 2021, lesson 143, reviews for 125, 126 begin with my mind holds only what I think with God. Review. In quiet I received God's word today. 126, all that I give is given to myself. So I was listening to The Power of Now, and there's this section where it's talking about inherent suffering, right? The Buddha, Siddhartha Gautama, right? Gautama says that there's an inherent suffering when it comes to our happiness and unhappiness, right? They're in one. So the ego will try to manipulate reality, right, through some form of negativity, and that will, attract, select, try, repel, or what is it? Completely forgot. Anyways, so you have the idea that this unhappiness will get you exactly what you want, right? It's like this wanting you'll never have. So when we are taking this moment to be quiet with ourselves, we allow ourselves to connect, okay? And you can call this like the collective unconscious. You can call this moments of you're immersed in your own meditation, hypnosis, right? We all get to this layer of subconscious, okay? And that allows us to unveil more of ourselves, okay? And for us to get to that point, we have to be able to function at that level. We have to be able to accustom ourselves to the vibration, if you want to call it that, or the level of enthusiasm that we're going with the tension of life, if that makes sense, okay? Because anything that you accept fully, right, you're allowing yourself to be at peace with. And that's really what's going on when you do something that gets you in the flow state, right? You're accepting it fully for what it is. It allows you to learn what it means to be one with something, okay? And when you do that, you're surrendering to the now, which allows you to understand that everything up to this point is exactly what it's supposed to be, right? 13.8 billion years, you are being present with the moment in front of you. You're letting it unfold the way it's supposed to for you, your experience, your interpretation of what that is, right? It's only unique to yourself, right? You can't manipulate reality, right? You can only choose to see it, okay? And through that process of understanding that you're in it is when you receive the information that is necessary for you, right? You realize you're in this flow state. You realize you're in your meditation, that you are like so deep in your meditation, you're still aware. You go so intense, and then you see what is the right answer, okay? Because when you're in that flow state, when you're in meditation, when you're in prayer, you get the information that you need, right? You're connected to the collective unconscious. And when you are quiet, and it can be in the most chaos, right? You can get in flow state while you're like doing jujitsu. People trying to rip your head off sometimes. And then that's exactly what you're giving yourself, right? All that you give is given to myself. And that's an understanding that whatever you're putting in there is gonna reciprocate back, right? It's gonna give you the ability to be happy, because if your non-acceptance of the present moment means that you are choosing to be miserable, that you have that inherent suffering when it comes to accepting the present moment for what it is, right? Because like that's what extreme sports do, right? They just put you in this, like, you have to perform or you will not live, right? And it teaches you how to like die and not die, and how to like make that not a problem, right? And it's teaching you how to like die before you die, right? It teaches you how to be real, and teaches you how to be yourself, because that's the only thing that's going to be able to face the thing that is given out there. So when you give yourself, that's what is given back to you. Okay, you're understanding yourself as reality's meeting you. So yeah, I hope that definitely resonates, because that's really what I'm starting to understand a lot about being, and taking the moment to accept what life is teaching me, right, when it comes to being one with everything.